Assalamu alaikum. We're looking at book 2. We're looking at listening and speaking. And we're looking at unit 4. We're on page 72. And the skill we're looking at is the speaking skill. And the speaking skill is about giving instructions. What's the best way to give instructions? There's 2 points here. The first point and the second point. The first point, when you're giving instructions, before you start to give instructions, give a general sentence or a general statement that gives an overview or tells you what the instructions are going to be about. For example, you want to tell someone how to play the game. Before you tell them exactly how to play the game, tell them what the object of the game is. The object of the game is to make a profit. You want to tell someone how to make lemonade or what things they need to buy to make lemonade. Before you tell them, you need this, you need that, you need to do this, you tell them, here is how to do such and such thing. Here is how to do this, and then you tell them. So before you tell them, you give a general description, just a general overview. Generally, in one sentence, you tell them what it is that you will explain. That's the first thing. The second thing is, once you've given a general overview or general description, some general information, you can use order words or order phrases to show the sequence. The sequence is what order does it happen? The first thing, the second thing, the third thing, finally the last thing is this. This is the sequence. We do this first, this second, this third, and this fourth, or finally. This is the sequence. To show someone the sequence, we use order words or order phrases. So the word first, they know it's the first step. Next, after that, and finally. If you hear the word finally, you know that this is the last step in the sequence. You use a phrase like, here is how to, and then you talk about what you will describe. The object of the game, or the object is something, and you use these phrases. If you use these phrases, it makes your instructions clearer. After the general sentence, you can use these order phrases or order words. First, next, after that, then, next, finally. This will make your instructions very clear. Let's look at an example. This is a game, and the name of this game is hide and seek. So these 2 boys, they are going to hide, and this boy is counting. In his mind, he is counting, and after he finishes counting, he will go and find these boys. This is a common game that children play. Let's say you have a friend, and the friend doesn't know how to play this game. You need to explain, you need to describe to your friend how to play this game. You need to give him the instructions exactly how to play this game. So here are the instructions. Let's put these instructions in the right order, in the correct order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5, and before even reading the sentence, I can see this word finally. So I know that this sentence must be the last sentence. So let's put this as number 5. And I know that this sentence must be the first sentence. The instructions. First, choose one player in the group to seek or look for the other players. So the meaning of seek, from the context, it means look for. Choose one player in the group to look for, to seek the other players. What's the next step? Second, then, or next? Yes, it's this one here, second. So second the seeker stands at the base, closes his or her eyes, and counts to 20. The first step, we know that this is the first step because of this order phrase, this order word, first. We know that this is next because this is another order word, so this is the second step. Second, seeker stands at the base, closes his or her eyes, and counts to 20. What's the next step? Is it this one or is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Then the other players hide while the seeker counts. So the seeker is counting to 20. While he is counting to 20, the other players run and hide. And this must be number 4. After he finishes counting, the seeker tries to find the hidden players. So because of these order phrases, now we've put the instructions in order. Remember, if we go back to the skill, it said you can use order phrases or order words to put the instructions in order. And it also said that we can have, before we give the instructions, we can have a sentence giving a general overview or a general look at what we will explain. How can we write a general sentence here? We can use one of these two phrases. Here is how to, or the object of the game is. Let's use this phrase. Here is how to. So let's go back to the paragraph. So these are the instructions again, and let's put a general sentence or a general description before we give the instructions, and we can use this phrase. Here is, or here's how to play, and the name of the game, hide and seek. Here's how to play hide and seek. First, choose one player. Second, the seeker stands. Then the other players hide. Next, the seeker tries to find the hidden players. Finally, players try to return to the base. So we have our general sentence at the beginning, our general information using this phrase. Here is how to, or the object is. We can use this phrase also, the object is. And then we have our clear instructions using the order phrases or order words. That's the skill, and if you follow these steps, if you follow this method or this way of giving instructions, your instructions will be very clear and easy to understand. Thank you for listening to this video. I hope you learned something. Thank you.